Mhm. We are back with another episode of EPZ Unleashed.
You just did that on your podcast?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't want you to hear it say recording. 'Cause I was gonna try to surprise you to record and talk to you like we were just having a conversation, like I'm about to anyway. So, Caleb, when did you start playing Sims?
Uh,
Alexa, pause.
I was
That's
like 15.
50?
15?
I'm about to say, aren't you like
15.
53?
No, you're closer to that than I am. But keep on.
You said 15? What made you what made you get interested in the game?
Me and my mom were playing like the villagers or the village of life or whatever. Like you create a village
Hmm.
in the game with people. But then she kept playing and I wanted to change it up and found some.
And you just stumbled on Sims, or did you Google, or they didn't have Google back then, did they? Were you still on tablets and rock?
First of all, breathe. Breathe.
Breathe.
Relax.
Okay.
It was the AOL.
Oh, you had mail.
Wasn't that a search engine too? No, it was
Yeah,
Yahoo.
it was a search engine, wasn't it? It was hot something.
Hotmail was the mail for
Yeah,
it, but
but
then AOL was the search engine.
yeah, it was something like it was before Yahoo though.
I don't think I was that on Yahoo. I think Yahoo was the gates for me, okay?
What was it? It was called something like oh man, what was that called?
But I think what happened
Yahoo
is
took
that
over.
you know
Yahoo
how
bought
on
out.
video on games, like you get a strip at the bottom that's like talking about a new game
Yeah.
or a different game or a similar game to what you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was. And I just clicked on it and I downloaded it.
Clickbait, huh?
Yeah,
Was it free at that time?
but I had no, yes,
Which one was
maybe,
it?
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. When I
Possibly.
first started playing it, it was in like 2001,
How old was I then?
maybe. So you were like what, 18? I started playing in about 2000, 2001. I had to buy the disc.
Get into high school until '04, so I had to have been like, yeah, it was like 2001.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy and disgusting. You're old
Whatever.
as heck. Um,
I'm aging like wine, baby.
but
Let me just tell you.
then we started playing it on the PlayStation, but it was like Sims. It was like original Sims, and then
It
like
definitely was
Sims
original
2
Sims.
and stuff.
I played the regular Sims, I bought the disc, and then when I
Mm-hmm.
bought the disc, like, I don't even remember how I found out. I think I wanted to buy, because they sold like the other discs that go to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to eBay and I found this person that was selling um created content on a disc. And so I bought the disc and I put it in my thing, and oh my gosh, it was so much stuff. And it was some crazy stuff. I'll just tell you this, it was a very, very naughty poster that anytime you clicked on the poster and told them to look at the poster, bad stuff was happening. Very bad stuff.
Oh, so that was clickbait. All right, cool.
It was crazy.
That's hilarious.
And so my sim didn't even want to work or do nothing because all they wanted to do was look at the poster and do naughty things. And then they kept complaining about they had too much housework to do. So I got this robot, and the robot was like always at attention.
Is that when it was like move tile to tile almost in the game?
No.
Which
Well,
one?
yeah, that kind of was almost like
It
that.
was
Yeah.
kind of like tile to tile movement. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't play Sims 3 at all.
I dropped off. It spoiled the game for me when I did that creative content. It spoiled the game really bad. It was horrible. Like people started coming over my house. You couldn't lock your doors for people to not come in. They would just come in and they would be looking at the poster and do crazy stuff. And she had to mop all the time because of it.
That's nasty.
It was bad things. And then the robot maid or butler or whatever, was always behind her or him. It was horrible. It was horrible. That mug was like a a deviant robot.
Pull it together.
And so it killed the game for me, really. So I didn't even know when you told me about it last year, I didn't even know that there was a Sims
Oh yeah, it
2
is last
or
year now.
3. It was early last year too.
Yeah,
Like I think I downloaded it in March.
yeah.
And it make it so bad. I'm sitting here when I got this laptop, I was like, I want to play a simulated game.
I think that's why I started talking to you about Sims because you said that
Yeah, I
you
was
wanted to
like,
play a game like that.
and I searched it before, but I couldn't find it. But you told me how to find it on EA. Kobe DeAnthony Mendoza,
Mm.
calm yourself down. Or are you gonna go to your box? You're not gonna tear up my couch.
I'm actually going to play University just to get the feel of it before I even start downloading for it.
Are you gonna do like just go in there randomly with a random family and start playing it? Or are you gonna actually like build stuff?
I'm
Like,
not gonna build anything in there.
why don't you do a scenario there? Like a high school kid or a college kid that's on its own going to the university, and then you can play it like that. They got scenarios like that. It'd be it's already ready for you. So what makes you keep playing Sims? You say you started when you're 15. You're now like 57, so you've been playing this game for quite some time.
First of all, a lady never discloses her age, but she does correct people when they're wrong. Okay, and that's wrong. All right, I'm right.
So what makes you continue to play Sims?
All the changes, I guess.
Like the game packs?
Uh,
So did you want them to come out with a 5?
yes.
Why?
Um, I like the idea of advancement and the changes that would be coming along with it.
But then you'd have to buy all new packs all over again.
Yeah, and that just shows dedication to the game.
But yeah, but like,
So when Call of Duty comes out with a new Call of Duty, nothing transfers over.
nah, it's
They're buying a
stupid.
new game and they're buying new setups
Absolutely
and
stupid.
things like that in it. And I don't see a
Stupid.
problem in it.
It's
Bro buys
absolutely crazy.
every single one of
I
them.
hate Call of Duty. Never liked Call of Duty. It was,
Booty.
yeah, I never ever liked that game. I was on the Halo Microsoft side when Halo was made by Bungie. And I mean, that's really, really going far back. So my age is definitely telling.
Yeah, it is. You're so young.
But it was what Microsoft did. They did release like a Halo 2, a Halo 4, or whatever. But they also added like game extensions, like or updates and stuff, so you can still play Halo 3 for however long you want to. You know, they didn't
Mm-hmm.
take it off the server like they do with Call of Duty. You can go play old Call of Duties, but you're gonna run into all these different troubles. I'll just say troubles.
I
I don't want to have to keep buying a game and then buying new stuff for it.
I mean, I get why people don't want to buy new packs for the game, but there's also still a lot of people that are okay with doing it as well. It kind of just won that, oh, no one wants to really do that,
Or
so
no,
it
it
has
was
less
actually
people.
a lot of people that didn't want a new game pack. Why not just add it to the four? It's only been out what, 10 years?
Add what to the fourth?
Whatever
Maybe a
changings of
girl,
new
bro.
worlds that you want to bring to the platform. Why not just add it to the four? What's the difference between doing so and not doing so?
I don't know personally, but they keep adding and adding and adding to four already to the point that all the updates actually suck and you have to restart or they crash or they glitch
You're
or
gonna
they
have
do
to
this.
update anyway from for
Right.
five.
So adding more to
Kobe,
four is only going to make it worse.
go to your
But
box.
then having a brand new starting from scratch, basically new game. Ooh, I like your head, bro.
It's the same difference though.
Same difference
It's the
is
same
a
difference.
dope conundrum.
It's same, just a different situation. It's the same difference. You're gonna be doing the same thing on five that you're doing on four as far as updates and all that. You have a gang of updates because you won't open up your game for like 6 months.
On my laptop.
But I'm
My home
saying,
computer is completely
so that's
different.
why you're running into having to do these mass updates.
That's not the point. The point, I could sit here and not update my laptop for an entire year, but whenever it does actually come to that update, because it's not like it's hitting every single update before it gets to the most recent update. No, it's just doing that most recent update. So the same problems that I am going through with the glitching, the lagging, the breaking down and things like that, you can pull up YouTube and see a ton of creators complaining about the exact same problem, which is part of the reason that I take so long to even do the update. Because if you're telling me if I update, well, the only way for me to play it is if I update it. But when I update it, I'm going to run into all these problems. I now am disinterested in sitting down and actually playing the game.
And how would you not come into that same situation in five?
That's not to say it wouldn't be the same situation. Like it's not to say that five wouldn't run into issues. If it's a brand new game, it's going to run into issues. There's going to be glitches. There's going to be
So,
problems.
what's
There's
the
going to be issues.
difference?
So,
What's the difference then?
what do you mean? What's the difference?
So, what's the difference between having a Sims 4 and a Sims 5? You said it yourself that you don't want to have to update and have all these bugs and issues, but you're gonna have the same thing in five.
Hmm.
So why not just have four? If they're gonna do a server type game to where you can start visiting people on the servers and stuff like that, they can still do that on four.
Yes, I can.
So they don't have to open up a whole another Sims 5.
Correct.
Like were the land grabs in Sims 3?
I don't know. I didn't play three.
Were they in 2?
I don't know. I was a child
Were the
when it was.
Goths?
Yes.
Okay, so
The Goths have been in almost every platform.
I mean,
Ooh.
in my save file, I'm not putting either one of those, nor the pancakes. I'm not. I just made up a new last name. What was the last name I came up with? Oh, the Hexleys. Remember the siblings that I had?
I am trying out brand new hairstyles for my new downloaded packs. Bring it down, lady.
Mm, okay.
Oh, that's not cute at all. Oh,
So
that is cute.
if there was one thing you could change about the gameplay, what would you change?
Oh, I don't know.
I hear a lot of people talk about um the um the amount of
What is that?
I guess how long it takes to download all this creative content. I don't have none. I don't know if I'll ever get any. It seems real massive.
It is. and it's daunting and it's time consuming, and you have to actually want to download it to actually do it because it takes a lot of work. That's cute.
So modding and CC are two different things, right?
Mods are modifications to the game
And
play.
I knew what mods stood
So,
for.
and yeah,
And
so
creative
the
content is also modifications to the game, right?
right. But it's more so on the creative aspect of it, not necessarily the gameplay. So it's more on create a sim and building. That's not to say it's not on quirks and things like that, because it is, but it just depends on what you get.
So is creative content just like decor
Sometimes, yeah,
or
it is.
hairstyles, but
Makeup,
modifications are more for
the the
the
gameplay.
actual people?
Yeah, like the yeah.
Because I see some people with mods and they're like, their whole body structure is different.
Yeah, and then I've seen CC that like changes pregnancies and things like that. So I guess
What do you
it
mean
just depends.
changes?
It you can like change the length of pregnancy, I think, and I believe I seen some CC that lets you that's cute. Some CC that like lets you go into active labor and labor like at home and things like that. I don't know if that's
That's a creative content.
yeah, I've seen it. You download the linky thing.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it, bro.
So when people talk about wicked whims, is that Strangeville?
What do
Is
you mean?
like is that are those the same thing?
No. Shanksville is an expansion pack. Wicked Whims is a cluster of CC and modifications that they you can say like wickedly if you want to put in that title change your gameplay, so then you can do drug dealers, you can do murderers, you can do peeping freaking toms. That was the creepiest one that my sister came and was like and put it on my computer and didn't tell me, and the next thing you know peeping tom was at my window and he was at my window while I was
No,
dressing, and
no.
I freaked out and I told my sister and everything, and then she was yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then she did not tell me how well. I was so mad. I was so freaked out. I pushed my laptop on my lap.
How do you even get him out of there?
He just does it into his mom, but you can go out there, you can yell at him, you can
I've
like,
seen people pull out AKs
yeah,
and just fire on
yeah,
them.
yeah, you can do that stuff too.
But how do you get him out of your game?
It's like CC. It's like a save file. You go and you delete that specific line
Mm.
that is for that.
So the code for it or the folder for it. I see, I see. So what do you think of the server idea?
Server ID.
Like if I'm in my world and I send you an invite, you're playing your game, right? And you see a boop invite and I'm inviting you to my world.
I mean, I think that's nice.
And you can come over to my world and build like your own house and you can either bring your own character in there and play on my world in your own crib and we could interact and I could fight you and throw food at you and be real mean to you.
You don't need to be mean.
Why can't I?
Because I'm a nice human being that doesn't
I'm not
hurt
talking about you, I'm talking about
you.
you.
What?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about you. On Sims.
Well, my characters are nice.
So
They don't deserve to be
why not?
brutalized.
Why not?
What did they do?
What they mm, why not? Just
Them
like that
dudes.
guy putting a
Nope.
hundred Sims in the pool and taking the stairs away. Why not?
I'll be watching that.
Why not? I think it'd be good as long as they can't mess with your stuff. Like what I would totally hate is if I spent all this time building this house and decorating this house, and then I invite somebody into my server to play, and they totally remodel my house.
Why are them shoes like? Oh, those are all wolf shoes. I was like, why are them shoes like that? Those are ugly.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
That would be horrible.
Yeah.
So they would have to be some way to not to be invited and buy their own house or whatever, whatever. Live in your house as a roommate or whatever, or you know, whatever. And then they can't like manipulate anything outside of what they bought or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know how they would do that, but there's a way, I'm sure. I mean, for the Sims creators, I think this is a massive game to be created. Just the mind that somebody thought, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna make this game to where you can go to work with them, you can fix them up however way you want, you can make them look how you want, and then you can play their lives. And you tell them when to eat, what to cook, da 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 da. That's massive.
Mhm.
And then they come out this. What do you think about the game Enzo or
I only
Enzo?
seen one thing, but I didn't wasn't really paying attention to it.
It looks so realistic. Like it
Oh, it made me
is
look so thin.
very
Put your
realistic.
hips down, girl.
Am I, if it's free, am I gonna download it? Absolutely. I definitely will. I want to see what it's like. You can drive cars on there. I heard that it was some people that have worked for Sims, the Sims company or whatever it's called, that they are in that company now and they're coming out with their own situation. No, yeah, yeah, no, okay. Well, I mean, I like playing Sims, but I just suck at building. I am terrible at building. My stuff be looking like just squares. If you were to go to my gallery and see the houses I built, they're square,
That's what I be saying. All my stuff just looks
plain,
basic,
very
but I'm
basic.
fine with it.
And I probably need to be more creative with my Sims because I don't do anything to their face. Like I just use the randomizer. And like, oh, there's one, but they don't. They all look the same to me, except for that one creator I was telling you about. You see how different her faces are? Her faces are really different. Look, why you got her hair red?
I almost always make my chicks red hair because I just like having red hair.
Is she Caucasian?
For now, but her facial features are changing. Because I'm making them
Ugh.
change.
I'm gonna
Stop
experiment.
looking in my glasses. First of all, I think it's rude.
I think I'm gonna try to make a sim again. I'm terrible at it. I'm horrible at them. But I found a creator that makes great faces. I mean, her stuff is nice. I love the facial features, nose structure, the cheekbones,
Ew.
the eyebrow thicknesses. I like all that. I like all that. I sent her a message today and I asked her if she could make me an Indian couple with twin boys and then a Jamaican elderly couple.
When I change one feature at a time on a face, I'm like,
That's not it, sis. That's not it.
it looks like she has Down syndrome.
Oh my gosh, don't say that. We are on live.
Piece of ham.
We are live. You're trying to get me canceled.
Oh,
Don't, don't do it. Don't do it.
it adds depth.
Man, I just had a taste for a milk dud. Not a milk dud, a Whopper. Not a Burger King Whopper, a chocolate Whopper. Anyway, um, I had some people ask me about what kind of things am I doing on Sims. Right now, currently, I'm not streaming live right now. I got a little bit of a cold. I had a cold for the last few days. Um, but I am working on a save file, and I do want to share that with you guys, just not yet. I want to at least get a few worlds under my belt, make some families, and then I'd like to share it with you guys and see what you think. But it's gonna take me some time, so hopefully you guys give me some patience and uh, I can keep your attention so that you'll be able to play on it one day. Um, I'm making it very personal, not extremely personal, but I'm making it very personal. I'm adding some stuff in there that's for me and for me only. It might even be a separate Sims when I start making certain houses and certain families. Um, I did upload Caprizi Green the other day, and yeah.
Sorry.
Anywho,
Oh,
um, ma'am, how long do they gotta soak?
oh, they're probably done. I just got really soaked into
Mm,
this chick right here.
that sounds like a personal problem.
Mm.
Why are you attacking my feet? Toby's going ham.
Ooh. Have you made any characters that have vitiligo or any skin conditions?
Um, I just uploaded a brother, some siblings. You remember those boys I showed you? They
Mhm.
have they have vitiligo. One the oldest boy has it more than the younger boy, but he'll probably grow into it. I'm also gonna make some Sims that got hearing aids, maybe a heart monitor, you know. Maybe some of them gonna have a limp, maybe an amputee. Can I do an amputee? No? Huh.
Okay. The face scars always freak me out every time.
Oh, I do have one that has a face scar I made. You know her. That was a chick from that Rags to Riches.
It just bothers me
I
so
did that game so quick.
much.
That challenge was so quick.
Was it quick or did you?
I didn't cheat
Oh,
at all.
okay, that was that one.
I
I was
started
thinking
with
the
0.
baby one where you cheated.
That I didn't do that. He adopted that child on his own. He
You
killed
would
the
put
whole
back up for
game.
a doctor.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And then he would have been tripping.
So he got in some more.
Girl, he'd have been he probably would have got depressed and died.
Nah, he was.
Casanova killed that whole game by adopting that child. Killed it.
He did.
He killed it.
But you could have kept it going.
I
Mine's still
tried
going.
to. I
Mine's
tried to. It was
still going. I'm in his world right now. If I wasn't making a college student, I'd be like making a check for him. No, but a college student, so that's nasty.
I couldn't even go back from that because I had to develop her, and then developing her, I had to go develop the other kids. He ruined it. I still have it. I haven't totally given up on them. I did make some houses for them. Oh, I should move that trailer. Did you find that trailer park house
Oh,
thing?
no.
What? You're welcome.
I gotta hurry up and finish her so I can find the trailer part.
Oh my gosh, if you I'm trying to eat some French fries tonight, y'all. It don't look like it's gonna happen. It
I
don't
can
look like it's
see
gonna
the
happen.
oil. I have to eat the oil up.
You gotta eat the oil up. Okay.
That's what I just said.
Well, guys, thanks for joining me on this episode of Haphazard series. I'm Peasy. My surprise guest was Kaylar. And thanks for talking to us about listening to us about Sims and what we liked and didn't like and so on and so forth. Leave a comment. Tell me if you play Sims, what you like or don't like. And if you find some creators that are phenomenal and need some recognition, let me know. Put them in the comments. Shout them out on my Twitter side underscore MI underscore VIAGE. That's underscore MI underscore VIAGE. And until next time, this is the new year. It's 2025, y'all. 2025. So have a good year, have a good day, have a better week, have a grinding month. Learn something new every day, y'all.
What?
What is wrong with her? All right, we
You
out of here.
with the
And we are out.
I
Don't forget to
like
subscribe. Don't forget to like, share this with your friends. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.
I like the double, but I wish the septum wasn't done.